Hi everyone, this is going to be the tarot forecast for Libra for the month of June 2024, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, as well as North Node. So keep in mind this is a general reading, so not all the messages may resonate. Do be sure to check out the other signs just for a more holistic picture of all the messaging. And I'll just draw out a couple of more cards and then we'll start the reading. Meanwhile, if you'd like to book a reading with me through Facebook or email, you can contact me. The links are in the description box below, and I'll get back to you soon. So I'll draw one more card and then we will get started with your reading, Libra. Okay, so I'll tell you the cards that I'm getting. The first one is the Four of Cups. The next one is the Five of Cups. The next one is the Queen of Swords. And the next one, the Hierophant. So Libra, you're showing up as yourself in your reading. The Queen of Swords is your card. And I feel that during the month of June, there is a sense of regret because of which you're being really ultra picky about the things that you will accept and you won't accept. And I say this because I feel like the Five of Cups and the Four of Cups in this reading, they're somehow connected. So I will do a clarification on the Five of Cups in terms of what the situation was. But if this was a relationship, for example, then you may have felt that maybe you had settled for something mediocre in the past. Maybe you just basically settled for something that you weren't really happy with in the past. And it left you feeling a little bit unfulfilled, because of which now the Four of Cups, you are being quite very, very strategic in terms of what you will and you won't accept. That is good, and I feel like the Queen of Swords also adds to that energy, because the Queen of Swords is you, but it's also the energy of someone who just says it like it is. Like, there's no mincing words around here. This person is very, very sure about themselves. They also know exactly what they want. And so they're not going to really put up with anything that just doesn't align with whatever their standards are. And so this is you, Libra, in the month of June. I feel like you are being very, very picky and also strategic because you're in it for the long term. The Hierophant card is also turning up in this reading, and this is very much about long-term strategy, the big picture. So it's no longer about small wins anymore for you, Libra. I feel like you're really going the distance this time. You really want to make sure that any decision that you're taking in the month of June, it's going to lead you to a fruitful result. It's going to actually give you the results that you want. You are not settling for any more breadcrumbs or whatever have you, because maybe you had done that in the past. So now it's very much about, whenever any situation comes up in front of you or you have to make a decision about something, I think the first thing that you're going to ask yourself is, does this align with what I want long term? And does this add really value to my life? I think that's what you're really going for right now. It's quality over quantity. That's what I'm picking up here, which is really good. Yeah, I'm also seeing the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So there may be opportunities coming up that seem a little bit lucrative money-wise, because this is Pentacles card. So there may be opportunities coming up that seem a little bit lucrative, but it's in the reverse and it's a page energy. So it's not really what you're looking for. So, the energy that I'm getting here is go big or go home. That's you, Libra, in the month of June. I feel like you're really being very decisive about things. You're not settling for anything that is small scale or that just doesn't, that's sort of going to compromise on your vision of what you want for the future. Yeah, Four of Wands. So you're definitely building a solid foundation for the future. This is not, like I said, this is not short term at all. This is very large life goals that you have, Libra. So Four of Wands is very much about laying the foundation for something long term in the future. It is the happily ever after card in a sense, because you are laying the groundwork for something substantial. This is not by any means something short term or fun oriented. This is serious business. So you're definitely looking at laying the groundwork for that. And so any decision you make at this point in the month of June is going to be very important for you to make sure that it aligns with these, these bigger visions that you have. I do want to do a clarification on this Five of Cups. What is this regret that Libra is feeling? Why this card? Yeah, the High Priestess is coming up as a clarification. So maybe it was a result of you kind of waiting for things, or wondering when it's going to happen, that kind of energy. But the High Priestess is again very knowing energy, knowing that what is going to come to you is going to come to you. And because of that, it's very, very attractive in nature. It's very magnetic in its nature, in its energy field. Because when you have that inner knowing, your frequency is as per exactly what you want. So you are going to attract that and nothing else. So I feel like the Five of Cups could be requiring you to have a change of perspective, because in the Five of Cups, this person is looking at the three cups that are sort of fallen down and spilt on the ground. But if they were to look back, they would see that the Two of Cups is still standing upright. So there is still a lot of things in your life, Libra, that you can absolutely maximize and utilize to make the most of your current situation. Now, the High Priestess adds to this energy in the sense that not only can you utilize what you have to sort of multiply the effects, but it's also about sitting back and relaxing. And like I said, it's very similar to the Empress energy, but it's more spiritual in nature. Empress is more on the material realm, but High Priestess is more spiritual because it's sort of at the frequency of knowing that you're going to get what you want. It's very manifesting energy. And so I feel like that is really required of you in the month of June. Really set your sights long term, which I think you already are doing, because the Four of Cups is turning up here and you're definitely not settling for anything mediocre. Now, I do want to do a clarification for this Hierophant. What is it that you're really looking for in the month of June? Let's see, what do we have here? What is the Hierophant? Yeah, Nine of Swords in reverse as a clarification. So I feel like you're done with any kind of situation or any person or anything that brings you stress in your life. I mean, you, Libra, you rule the seventh house of the zodiac wheel, and this house is all about the others, putting others above your own needs. I think that's something that Libras often do, because they want everybody to be happy. They want everybody to get along. Your sign is ruled by Venus, so it's about pleasantries and ensuring cordiality, basically. But I feel like that maybe caused you a lot of stress in the process, and you're kind of done with that. And you're at the stage of the Queen of Swords where you're done being the good guy or the good girl, or sort of just playing by the rules. I feel like now you just want to do things your way, and it's all about you, basically, which is very interesting because that is the first house, Aries, your opposite sign, which is all about me, myself, and I, basically. And I feel like that's important. I feel like you do need a balance, because if you're putting other people's needs above your own, Libra, then you run the risk of sort of pushing your own life priorities in the background, and that's something you don't want to do. I do want to check out some more cards just for the overall guidance. What is the overall guidance for Libra in the month of June? The Hanged Man. Yep. Change of perspective for sure. I feel like you already are going through that. Like I said, you're not really settling for anything that doesn't align with your overall vision. But I feel like certain situations may also require you to kind of look at things from a different lens, from a different viewpoint. I want to do a clarification on that, but I feel just right off the bat, maybe this has to do with anything that is causing you stress, because I feel like the Nine of Swords in this reading and the Hanged Man are somehow connected. So whatever caused you stress in the past, maybe look at that from a different perspective so that it doesn't cause you any more stress. So for example, if it's process oriented, right, like let's say it's a process in your life that takes up way too much time, energy, and stress, then maybe look at something that can make the process leaner, more streamlined, so that you don't have to stress about it too much. Or if you can outsource something to someone else, then do that. Basically, make your life less complicated, is what I'm getting here. I want to clarify the Hanged Man. What is this change of perspective that Libra needs? Yeah, Hermit. So maybe do a little bit of introspection about it, because I feel like the seventh house, which is your rulership, is all about focusing on the other person, and sometimes you may forget to take care of your own needs, your own priorities. So maybe the month of June is about just taking a step back and seeing, what do you really want out of your life long term. Maybe set a few goals. Actually, just write them down. Write down your goals long term. What do you want to accomplish? What do you want to attract in your life? And then go from there, because sometimes it really helps to have that list, because it just makes things more concrete, right? Like it's all available in front of you, so you look at it and then you go from there. So maybe try that out. So Libra, that's what I have for you for the month of June. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Your likes help my videos stay relevant in the YouTube algorithm, so that I can keep sending more videos for you and this content. And if you'd like to book a reading, definitely drop me a message on Facebook or email. The links are in the description box. I'll see you soon. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Bye.